Architects' resources can help professionals to come up with new ideas. A search for worthy materials is time-consuming. So we have put together a list of helpful projects. There are magazines and books about design, useful websites and informative podcasts for listening. All these materials can provide you with a daily dose of architectural inspiration, industry news and learning materials for students and professional architects. An architectural rendering company can showcase your brilliant ideas. Architects' resources, how to find new ideas. Websites and blogs. Number 1. Arch Daily. First of all, Arch Daily is notable among other architects' resources for deep database of professional projects, tools, images, drawings and other architectural products. As a result, this website is monthly used by 10 millions of architects, who are looking for professional recommendations. Number 2. Architect Magazine. Architect Magazine offers plenty of projects with information about technology and construction, team members and images of buildings. Almost everything you wanted to know about exhibitions and awards is available on this website. Number 3. Architectural Digest. One of the most appreciated architects' resources, Architectural Digest is an excellent tool for learning architectural articles. Also, you can find information about art events, celebrity homes and travel destinations. The style of the website and beautiful images will provide you with inspiration and new ideas. Video materials. Number 1. TED Playlist. Architectural Inspiration. International platform TED offers professional architects to share their points of view on the development of the industry. As a result, TED has an answer to any question. If you wonder how our future can influence architectural technology and building appearance, explore these materials. Number 2. Chicago Architecture Foundation YouTube channel. There is no future without a past. That is why the foundation offers to learn more about the history of Chicago's most outstanding buildings. This resource also provides you with short stories from their architectural tours. Number 3. Harvard GSD YouTube channel. Speaking of engaging architects' resources, this project is worth mentioning. There are plenty of lectures on such topics as architecture, landscape, urban planning. Even more, lecturers are prominent architects including Zaha Hadid, Herzog, and Demurin, and Kazuya Seihima and Ryu Nishizawa. Books. Number 1. As Seen, Exhibitions That Made Architecture and Design History by Zoe Ryan. The book written by the curator of architecture and design at the Art Institute of Chicago proves that exhibitions always played a crucial role in the development of architecture and design. Every professional is important to learn how exhibitions can influence new technologies and what are the main architectural events in 2018. Number 2. Embodied Energy and Design, Making Architecture Between Metrics and Narratives. The collection of essays and studies is dedicated to the energy expenditure in architecture. Illustrated with drafts, plans and photos, it tries to find new methods of analysis and design opportunities in architecture. Thereupon, this book is great for discovering new forms of creativity. Number 3. Sustainable Design, A Critical Guide by David Bergman. Architects' resources are often written with complicated language. In contrast, this book is clear for students and professionals. The author tells about sustainable design and suggests new technologies for architects. This book also contains stunning illustrations and spectacular photos. Magazines. Number 1. Dwell. Looking for inspiring home design? This magazine will definitely discover new ideas, because it is created for professionals and enthusiasts. Almost all the materials and online shop are available on the website. Number 2. Architectural Record. This magazine is deeply involved in architecture and design for over 125 years. Consequently, it provides all the information concerning the latest architectural projects, new design trends, innovative technologies and building products. Number 3. Azure. The most up-to-date and inspiring architects' resources are the magazines, and Azure is one of the most informative and entertaining. Most noteworthy, it focuses on contemporary trends in architecture, has a lot of interviews with leading professionals and reports from major trade fairs in North America and Europe. Image Libraries. Number 1. https://www.architecture.com/image-library/online image library of the Royal Institute of British Architects contains over 85,000 images that can be downloaded for free in low resolution or purchased in high. The collection is also frequently updated. Since that, you can find images of contemporary buildings, interior design and other projects. Number 2. https://www.worldarchitects.com/n This is one of the most essential architects' resources. It can be an excellent tool for your professional development, because here you can explore international community of architects and job vacancies all over world. Number 3. skyscraperpage.com This online project focuses on images of skyscrapers from around the world. Growing database of over 80,000 buildings and various diagrams are interesting materials to explore and share. Podcasts. Number 1. Entrepreneur Architect Add to your digital collection of architects' resources some helpful podcasts. Architect Mark R. LePage is the author and the host of this educational channel, dedicated to inspire tiny architectural firms to expand business. Furthermore, all the tips about leadership and success are in Mark's blog. Number 2. The Black Spectacles are live podcast. Students who are waiting for the architect registration exam to become a licensed professional will appreciate this podcast. The reason is plenty of interviews with experienced architects, discussing about art and carb topics and answering the questions from the audience. Number 3. About buildings and cities. This podcast talks about buildings and cities in different epochs. It is like we have an imaginary journey through the history of the architecture. In most cases, the podcast lasts around 90 minutes. Long interesting voyage from past to present is